What's up, everybody? Welcome back to week 7, or the last week before the Christmas break for CSGO at C Star League, guys. I'm joined by your boy Mahone, and I'm True Lie. What's up?
How's it going, everybody? And as everybody seems to know, today we actually have a Division 2 match.
Yes, it's gonna be interesting, and both these teams, we've got a lot of pressure on them to give us a show, right? So let's talk about these two schools: Maryland versus Northeastern. And to my belief, Maryland's 5-1. Northeastern is 6-0. So Mahone, you've done your homework. What can we expect from Maryland?
Maryland has they've had a good season so far, being 5-1. I think their only loss is against Champlain. In general, though, they're a solid roster. I don't think they don't have a. I think both these teams don't have Division 1 teams, so in either case, it should be a decent match. But actually, what I want to talk about is Northeastern. On the other hand, Northeastern, they actually have an ESA Open team, and they're actually 11-5, which is pretty
Ooh.
impressive considering how that's almost like the record of most like mid-tier to high-tier Division 1 teams.
That's actually what Mahone's saying is very true, guys. A lot of the collegiate players, if we're lucky, play in ECA. My players alone from Saints Gaming, 3 out of 5 play ECA. The other 2 don't. So, but as we grow as a league, there's more and more players, like we talked about, with a lot more experience in ECA and regular leagues, right? But let's talk about Northeastern. There's a lot to talk about. These guys are 6-0. Why is that happening?
Yeah, like I said before, these guys play ESA Open right now, 11-5. Although their ESCA team, it's not really the same lineup all the time, but regardless, I think they have the 5 players that are able to put in the work for D2, and they're doing extremely well. I don't think they haven't dropped a single match so far. Their closest game was against Champlain, winning 19-17, so it was OT. So, these guys, they definitely practice a little bit. They play in ESA League, so I think they're more of the favorites coming into this matchup.
Yeah, and so they're undefeated in their group, and for our shoulder angel says they have an ego boost. So will they find their first L is the question. Will Maryland, get past them? But see here, closest game was against Champlain in OT. But the only loss here for Maryland was against Champlain College. So interesting. Very close games we're seeing in this division as from these 3 schools, right? But I don't know what to expect on Cobblestone. I wouldn't say, okay, Mo, let me ask you. Is there a big difference between D2 and D1? And why is it that both these schools, they have a nice score line? Why didn't they compete in D1? Is there a reason? Maybe because like 11-5 in ESCA, you kind of have somewhat of a the skill gap on some of the Division 1 teams, right? Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, maybe I didn't press down my talk key. Whoopsie. But the question is, why isn't Maryland and Northeastern in Northeastern in Division 1? If they're playing 11-5 score lines in the ESCA, right?
It's a good question. I think for both these schools, they kind of just want to test the waters with D2. That's generally the case with a lot of D2 teams that come into the scene at.
That's very true. Oh, interesting. So, guys, before we head into this game, I'm just gonna double check here. All 10 players connected. So we have a lot to expect from both these squads. And let us know who you feel is going to win this matchup. Is it going to be Maryland or Northeastern? Let us know in the chat. Tweet at C Star League or Collegiate CSGO. And until then, we're going to put on some music, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we will see how Cobblestone goes about these 2 schools. Oh, ninth round's gonna start.
Hello. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, internet just keeps randomly disconnecting. Okay, it looks like knife round just ended, right?
Yep, I just played some lovely music while that knife round went down. But guys, it looks like I can't see their school names, but I believe
Looks
it's
like
Northeastern one, right?
Yeah, Northeastern one. They're picking T side.
Interesting. So Mahone, I know Crackshot has a similar mindset of this map, but you know, you definitely have the experience in main. Let's talk about Cobblestone for one of the fewest times before the holiday season, or the last time actually before the holiday season. I would say it's a little bit T-sided, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Cobble is one of those maps where it's tough to play the CT side because you can't actually get aggressive anywhere. And the biggest thing that helps the terrace is that if you're able to take long A control and B plat control, it allows you to be able to wrap onto both sides so easily, especially if you have a drop lurker as well. So that's why it's so difficult to play on the T side, or why it's so difficult to play on the CT side rather, as opposed to the T side.
Yes.
And as well, the way the map lends itself to be able to just rush B and like rush A as well. So
that's true.
It's definitely a lot of communication that the CTs have to be able to have on point for them to have a successful CT side.
Yep. So if Northeastern is taking the T side, then that means they're gonna have the executes. They have the confidence, right? Executing well. But when it comes to individual skill, you choose the CT side where players can individually shine. So going into this pistol, it's gonna be Northeastern pummeling towards the middle, and holding it off is gonna be Go Q, or just Q, sorry. Now, I'm gonna introduce these players once the pistol round ends, but Lune close towards alternate, and ooh, this is a contact play, right?
Yeah, they actually took long A control to kind of draw the rotate towards A, and then now they're going back towards B. The bomb was actually towards B the entire time here, so let's see what happens here.
Yep, all these players for Northeastern grouping up towards the B side as if they were gonna rush towards B, but they did the contact play. They showed they gained control towards alternate, and now playing this off. Tent Boy, can you hold off drop is the question. USB in hand, teammate is close by. It's gonna be European Arts, and lots of time though on the clock.
Yeah, and if they decide to go down drop here, the CT's are actually relatively well set up for this, as there's a player playing from E-box and the drop window. But right now, it looks like Kale's going to make some noise at mid, and they're going to swarm right out of drop. European Arts going to find one. This is looking bad for Northeastern University. It's all down to Monster Energy. You're left in a 1v4 now.
Yeah, Monster Energy now. Bombs out of reach. It's dropped. And there's 4 players here holding off this site. And USB is going to do its job. So pistol round goes in favor of Maryland. And I don't know. I like the try, at least. You know, they did the contact play, but where do you think it went wrong?
I don't know. I feel like they should have bought a flash or something if they were planning on going down drop later in the round. If you, oddly enough, if you look at the CT buy earlier that round, they actually had like 3 flashes between the 5 players. So it's kind of weird to see flashes being bought on the CT side. Again, like I said, if they just had a flash or drop, that round would have been much more successful.
Yep, and Q with the MP7, he's gonna find 1 kill. Can he find more? He's gonna find 2nd. Does a little bit of damage to mow them down. But next in line was gonna be Lune, who only manages to find 1. And European Arts is gonna be fast onto the site. And the cavalry is here as Tent Boy as well. But 2 SMGs have been picked up.
Yeah, it looks like Swerve has the ump here. He looks like he wants to make a play towards long A, but it looks like the CTs are just gonna start spreading out once again. And I think the best play for them here is to just group up long A and just take this guy who's at APC right now.
Yep, and European Arts doesn't really need to, like, if the CTs are watching the time, which they are, it looks like they've, went back to their normal positions here, but creeping up, though, is going to be a wild Shanzi, and he's going to do a lot of damage to European Arts with next 19 HP. Should understand. Oh, he spots the last player, and the call should happen. Little flash,
Yeah,
40
like
seconds to come through.
Swerve, if he can find this kill on European Arts, it's a doable round, but he's just gonna get taken down by Tent Boy. That's gonna make it 2-0. That's a relatively clean round from Maryland.
Yeah, and so I like the pistol strat that they tried, and I guess we can expect some heavy executes from the T side in this first half.
Yeah, we're not completely sure of how these guys play. They may just
Yeah.
be individually better, or they might have put the preparation in. I would expect to see both from them, to be honest.
Looking over towards the middle. Q finds a nice kill. He's blinded, stuck to. He can't even get through. The Glocks will find the kill, but his teammate Lune capitalizes, only finds one. Mind you, Glocks, guys. 2 rifles have lost to Glocks. They trade off. The weapons have been picked up, and it's equalized out. And somehow, the equipment is actually in favor of Northeastern.
Yeah, they have 2 M4s here. But on the other hand, look at all the nades that Maryland has, so they can still hold off a push if they need to. But it looks like Northeastern, they're going to be grouping up towards Long B, letting the M4s lead the charge here.
Yep, and Italian Wonder is going to be the player towards lane, and he does have a smoke flash and nades. Maybe it's a bit of tunnel vision, but the time is ticking down. He just needs to... Oh, first contact is going to be on European Arts towards drop. He's going to spot this player out, but still Italian Wonder not using his utility. Does a little bit of damage, but he goes down. Now it's equalized out, and like we said, you said the nades, but the rifles are in the hands of the terrorists right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill or experience kind of thing, especially with these Division 2 players. They may not know how to use their utility quite as well. But regardless, Tent Boy is actually going to take down Shanzi. It's all down to Dirk Nasty. Left in 1v1 now, and I don't think he's aware that European Arts has actually crossed towards Sidewalk already. And this is going to be so tense as the European Arts. He's going to check this. He does. Finds the kill, and it's going to make it 3-0. And that was a really, really close round, considering
They both have the same health, I think.
Yeah. Both teams only had, the teams only had Glocks, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a scary round if you're Maryland.
That's gotta be huge pressure too. Like, you lose the Glocks in the 3rd round, definitely should be yours. The bomb got planted though, and plus the economic damage is done. And now let's see how this spirals out. There's an op on both sides. I love this mode. I love it. I love seeing op on both sides, especially on this map.
Yeah, it looks like Monster Energy is gonna be going for that long B pick here. And where's the other op going? He's actually gonna go long B as well. So this might be an op fight right away. Monster Energy is gonna take him down though. And that's the entry into the B site. As the rest of Northeastern is gonna just make their way into the site. Dirk Nasty is getting taken down by Tent Boy though. And Tent Boy could be able to find another one as well. It's gonna make it a 3v3 situation now.
In Pizza, 12 HP. He's gonna get peek wide though. He's gonna go down right away. Next is Lune trying to capitalize, but he won't get anything done. Next is Q, does a lot of damage, but a 1v3 is Schnazzy. Or Shanzi, sorry, it's not Schnazzy. Finds that last kill. And now the first round for Northeastern is gonna be the gun round. And look at the money situation. Yeah,
Maryland is completely broke here.
And this is where I expect these guys to do some kind of ballsy eco. Let's see. Looks like watching these CTs. No, it's nothing crazy, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna set up for a default here, but looks like they might be thinking about going for a drop boost, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Not a bad idea considering they only have pistols. On the other hand, Northeastern, they're just holding for pushes here.
Yeah, and Swerve finds that boost, reads it like a book, but look at this, towards middle. Lune towards alternate. Q is on the other side of middle. He's got the P250 in a dream, but Pop Flash comes through, and he's actually gonna get that kill regardless. There's no teammate to trade this off. Shanzi, I guess, I'll Pop Flash for you, but let's also give him that Mac 10, I guess.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, he actually ran through the part of the molly too, so I'm a little surprised that the CT was able to capitalize on that. But regardless, it looks like Dirk Nasty going to be checking Italian Wonder in the corner, finds the entry, and looks like it's going to be a B-site open. And the best that Maryland can hope for is to just try to get some exits.
Yeah, with just as Mac 10 and 2 pistols, not really much you can do, especially retaking B, right? And these AKs and ops against you as well. They just need to choose where Northeastern's gonna exit and try and do some damage. You just can't retake the site.
Yeah, it's definitely not possible to try to go for this round. What they're doing right now by containing is really good. And Q, if he's able to find a Mac 10 kill, that's going to be some good money for him. And also economic damage on the T's. So we'll have to see what they do here.
Looks like... Oh, Q. He's got the Mac 10, 46 HP. And here comes the Stampede. He's going to find one. Can he find a second? No! It just somehow his crosshair... The recoil just did a circle on that player. Oh, and Shanzi able to find Lune as well. So 3-2. This is a great start so far, Mahone.
Yeah, and Maryland actually has a bit of a tough choice here, whether they want to buy or save here. It looks like they're just going to go for the half buy, so not a bad idea. Just going to go for light armors, a couple pistols. On the side of Northeastern, they had a decent anti-eco round, so they're just going to be once again doing a passive default. Dirk Nasty going to be holding towards long B, but it looks like the Siege is actually pushing out towards long A here, and Tenboy is actually going to find one, and European Arts not able to find that player onto Hale though, and he's going to try to fall back here.
Yeah, Monster Energy kind of surprised by that play, gets dinked up and goes down. Option picked up here by Hale. That's going to be done. But European Arts 4 HP, pistols, and a dream. If they can pull this off, this is when I kind of lose faith in this game. It'd be a little bit crazy if Northeastern lost 4 rifles to 3 pistols. But as we say that, it should be a very easy round for them, as they have lots of time to plant the bomb as well.
Yeah, it looks like Q is already on the flank here. European Arts, he might just keep this Mac 10 or something, I don't know. But regardless, looks like they're both going to go together for the long B flank, and once again, as the previous round, they should just go for exits, do some economic damage, and hopefully snag one of these AKs if possible.
I think European Arts should give the Mac 10 to Q. And then, why not? You're going to buy the next round. Look at the money situation that they are. You might as well try and do something with that Mac 10.
Yep.
Having a Mac 10 with 4 HP is... it's not gonna work. Unless the Mac 10 is some kind of long-range, accurate machine. I guess, but no, that's not gonna happen. I'd be
Hale's
surprised.
the only one.
Oh,
I was about to say Hale's the only one with low HP, so you know it could be possible that they were able to find this kill, but they're gonna escort him out, so that's not gonna happen.
yeah. I was gonna say, if European Arts like pushing a little bit and got tickled by the bomb, well, it would've been so funny. But to see that Mac 10 gets dropped. See, you know what I mean? It's not utilized. You could have done something, but maybe, you know, Italian Wonder Gate, everyone bought. That Mac 10 is just gonna sit there all by itself, just alone in CT spawn. Now we're equalized out to a 3-3 scoreline.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big first gun round, but look at Northeastern money here, as they have like 2 players over 10k, so even if they lose this round, they're gonna be able to buy the next round anyways. But looks like it's just gonna be a passive default for Northeastern University, waiting for any pushes. And on the side of Maryland, just a 2-drop setup, 1 towards B and 2 towards A.
It looks like they're gonna go for a boost. Tent Boy's gonna boost up Mr. Italian Wonder. Or towards drop. European Arts gonna get flashed off. A little bit antsy. That's gonna cause Tent Boy to come back. And now lurking. Dirk Nasty on to Plat, setting up. Remember, that tree player is gonna be Italian Wonder. And he spots it out. That's a clean kill. Now, Northeastern. They give up that kill. There's no action done just yet.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna regroup towards middle here. They still have a lot of grenades, so if they decide to use them, they'll definitely make this entry a lot easier into the A site. But Q is going to be spawning towards connector, and he should be able to notice that they flashed themselves out. And he might be able to hear these guys coming up the ramp here, as Q is going to be able to spot Swerve here, doing some damage, not getting taken down though. It's all down to Vox Lune from long A. He's gonna get a teammate flash for him, and he's also going to find 2k here. And it's a really good round for Maryland so far.
Oh, Lune ignores a player, could be detrimental, dies from the player from middle that he was trying to go for, but 10 Boy is still here. Italian Wonder's got his back though, down to a 1v1 situation. 10 Boy's got flashes, but it doesn't matter because Monster Energy, I guess he thought he liked 10 Boy, right? Or who did damage to 10 Boy?
It was the guy at middle who did.
Oh,
So,
okay. So Monster Energy, maybe the call was made like, oh, he's low, he's low. And then you have this guy with his op switch to his pistol, face peeking him from the front of SWAT, and you lose the rifle. He had what, 55 health, right, Ted Boy? So yeah, he's gonna lose that battle. But now another gun round imminent. You talked about the money situation for Northeastern, and now we're seeing an op on Italian Wonder.
yeah, it looks like Northeastern just gonna go for the straight B play once again. This has had success last round, but Italian Wonder gonna find the first kill, and he might be able to find a second. He's gonna get his head taken off though by Hale. And that should be the B site open as Tent Boy also gets taken down, but European Arts chiming in as well. So it's a 3v. Now it's a 3v1. It's all down to Swerve. And he's able to find the first kill though, and he still has to go back towards sidewalk to get the bomb though.
Oh boy, Swerve. A 1v3 situation. He's got a decent amount of health, but oh, he's expecting that B long flank a little too fast though. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. It's Q and Swerve in a 1v1 situation. There's so much time for Swerve to work with. This is doable.
Yeah, Swerve is really convinced that this guy's B long for some reason.
Oh no.
And Q might be able to get such an easy kill here. As
Oh,
a little bit close.
No, what is going on? There's why did they expect the long B flank so fast? I wonder what communication was given there. That had to have been a wrong call, right?
Yeah, just like, or maybe just reading this situation just completely wrong. I mean, in most cases, it is true that there might be a guy who's flanking long B, but I wouldn't throw all my utility and run my knife out to connect unless it was actually confirmed. That was a big mistake there. But Northeastern University gonna be able to buy once again 5 AKs, decent utility still in Q. Gonna be able to spot one come out here. Might be able to find the first one. Gets the first one by Hell, trades him out once again.
Oh, and now European Arts pop flash, but Lune is gonna find contact towards Alter, and he's gonna win that duel. And European Arts now towards balcony. Italian Wonder wants to make his way out, but Molotov's gonna keep him at bay. And Lune still here. He hears them coming up. Spots his teammate, and hello, says Lune 1, and no, he won't get the second as Swerve turns it around for Northeastern.
Yeah, we're now into a 2-on-2 situation. Tent Boy still has a lot of nades here, so he can help flash for his teammate if he needs to. But Swerve and Schnazzy are just going to be holding just middle and long A, just waiting for an aggressive push here. And they still have 55 seconds on the clock, so they have some time still.
Yeah, and as you say that, Tent Boy, he's listening. He's like, oh man, Mahone, you're right. So much time, but Italian Wonder, he finds Swerve, but the bomb has not been spotted. Shanzi, 66 HP. He's got a Molotov, a nade, and 35 seconds to work with.
Yeah, looks like he's just hoping that they rotate towards B here, but Maryland, they're actually playing this well. They're actually just sticking together. They don't really care if he goes B. They're just playing for the trade frag essentially.
He spots the.
He sees his leg.
Oh no! I have the X-ray off, but Shanzi though, his sensitivity is insane.
And he's actually gonna go for the fake plant. Yeah, he knows that Italian Wonder is there, and he's gonna take him down. It's a great 1v2 from Shanzi, and that's gonna be the 4th round on the board for Northeastern here.
Do you see how ridiculous his sensitivity is, though?
Yeah,
you see him shaking,
right?
I'm like, that better be sensitivity being really high. But Shanzi, though, clutches it out. And that 1v2 with the patience. And Tent Boy says, you see my gun? No, he saw your leg, boy. So, Tent Boy, it's a weird money situation here for, Maryland. And they're stacked on the B site.
Yeah, I actually like this play from them. Just being able to force to this round and just stacking the B site. If they go A, you just save. If they come B, you have a really good shot of winning the round. So I like this from Maryland here.
Yeah, Lune towards Chicken Coop, followed by the rest of the family towards B, and towards drop. Tent Boy with the CZ. European Arts, a little bait and switch. And Dirk Nasty trying to find some room. Ooh, he's gonna get dinked though, down to 10 HP. Doesn't want to give up that AK early on.
Yeah, and Northeastern's approach to this round is a little bit weird considering how they have a MAC 10 here. I definitely want to see this MAC 10 finding some information, finding where the stack is, rather than just sitting in the snake area.
Is that what you tell Derpachu? You just tell him, don't buy nades, buy a Mac 10, just get information.
I don't condone what Derpitude does on this map.
But speaking of this round, so far it's in favor of Maryland, and they're winning these duels somehow. What is going on? These AKs need to sing. Monster Energy and Shanzi both find some kills, but down to 10-point Italian Wonder. He goes down fast, and now the Italian Wonder in a 1v2 situation with 7 HP. If he can pull this off, it'd be a heartbreak here. Oh, but, oh my god, this is so doable. But he just needs to get tickled here by Shanzi.
He's gonna play around this statue area, but he's gonna get spotted out. And oh man, that looks so promising for Maryland. They pretty much just held the stack at B. Northeastern pretty much ran into it and just took, you know, it was like pretty much like a 2v5 at one point, and all those AKs were able to come in and just clean up the rest of the round, but it looked dangerous.
I think Shanzi had 72 health or something like that.
Yeah.
I think back then when the P250 sounded like a paper shredder or whatever that thing is, it probably would have one-tapped him if he hit him in the face, right, with armor.
Yeah.
But regardless, eco round here for Maryland, and the op from Monster Energy finds 2 kills, but he gives up the weapon, and his teammates try to capitalize. Don't give up that op, don't put it in the hands, and he gets denied right away. Q with the USP, he's gonna find 1 kill, but hello from above is gonna be hailed to end that round, making it 5-6 for Northeastern.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good eco round for Maryland. If you think about it, they were able to drop 3 of their weapons, and just with full USPs for the most part. But this is gonna be another gun round here, 5-6, and if Maryland wants to claw back into this, they definitely need to win this round.
Yep, and I like how it's very close though. I look to see both these schools in Division 1, but looking like a default setup here for Northeastern. They've got the bomb on Swerve, and he's gonna be watching that boost. He's gotten the kill there before, actually. But this gun round though, there's no way a CT team would boost, right? on a buy round, of course.
Well, I mean, maybe if they want to do something really unpredictable.
If you're CUNY Baruch, yeah, you do it. Pretty much.
Looks like Dirk Nasty here. He wants to work the drop room once again. He still has some nades, and looks like Swerve is going to help him out with a Molotov here. And I'd actually like to see them both use their Molotovs here, you know, one towards the E-box area, one underneath, and just double peek it. It's something that they can do. Smoke off the window side, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Smoke off the window side, molly close, and they're going to double peek it here, but European Arts going to get taken down by Swerve, so good play from Northeastern.
Yeah, but Tent Boy, he was cut off. Flash is good, but he pre-fires and they know he's here. Another flash, but it's not okay. He wasn't even flash, but that angle to re-peek again is ridiculous. Now Italian Wonder though, on top of statue, finds 1 kill, switches over, and kills across the board for Northeastern.
Yeah, really clean round from Northeastern there, and the biggest thing, the biggest reason why they won that round is because they had B plat control and they had drop control, and at that point it's so difficult to be able to hold the B site like that. So that player in Fountain and the players in Connector, they just have so many angles to worry about.
Yep, and it seems like Maryland cannot get away from the eco situation, but here we are again, armored up, pistols, and they're gonna boost up towards the tree position. Hale could be watching the long B. Hasn't been too hot lately, but this default from Northeastern, they are very patient. They know what they're doing on the T side.
Yeah, the big thing is though is that Maryland has actually had decent success so far in these kind of forced eco rounds. So I wouldn't really say it's out of the question for them to, you know, maybe snag one of these.
And as we say that, Italian Wonder, who spots it, just millimeters away from that dome. And there's 2 players now trying to jiggle peek this player. Smoke's gonna go down. Italian Wonder, they want you to go towards the steps. Don't do it.
See, the thing is, like, look at how careful Northeastern is being because of these rounds. Like, they've become so close that they're scared. They're not just like completely peeking out on him. They want to take it together as a team, which is good here. Maybe use a flash and use the remaining Molotovs to force out this guy at stairs right now. Looks like they're gonna be making their way in. Dirk Nasty able to find the first one, and Tent Boy able to find another one to Dirk Nasty. So they have B site, but rotates coming in. European Arts finds another. Hail finds one as well. So now it's a 3v3.
Now the pistols could do work because the bomb. Oh no, European Arts, he gives up that position. But Lune, he needs to get in there. The bomb was actually towards lane, but it gets picked up right away. Q. Oh my god, Monster Energy didn't spot it. This could actually turn around if you can get that up, but this player, Swerve's gonna come through to end Q's life, and that will make it 5-8. I feel like the Maryland players, the last two there, were a little bit quicker. Could have changed things around, but like you said, they don't count them out on those forced pistols, upgraded pistols.
Yep.
But now another buy round. Italian Wonder's got the op. I think he's only managed to find one kill from Statue with the op, right?
That's correct.
Let's see how this works out here for Maryland as we're in the second last round.
Looks like Monster Energy and Italian Wonder going for this op duel once again. And the last time, I believe Monster Energy won the op duel. So
yeah.
Looks like Italian Wonder is just going to play a bit more passively, but the rest of Northeastern, they're actually going to make their way towards B. Italian Wonder finds the first kill at the op, and Tent Boy finds another one, so it's a great start for Maryland here.
Yep, but this is the second last round. Oh, just tickle him, Shanzi. Just needs to find that one stray bullet to hit Tent Boy with 9 HP. European Arts gets sent back from that Molotov, and there's no one towards Connector. Q needs to rotate. He's got to do it just in time. But in towards drop, European Arts does go down. Italian Wonder now switching towards Rock, but in towards Connector is going to be Q.
Yeah, both players are stuck in the drop area here, but Q is going to take down Shanzi, and it's all down to Swerve left in a 1v4. He might be able to find this first kill, and he does. Gets it onto Vox, so with 44 seconds left, the bomb is down. It's looking a little bit tough because he can't go back. He can't go anywhere else at this point.
Oh, look at how low these players are. Oh, that is a pretty tough angle to fight. He checks under window first, but Q's gonna find that kill. A nice 3K for that man, actually. We're looking at the scoreboard. This is the last round of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, this is the last game before the Christmas break. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. But this is an exciting game, right, Mahone?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. One person who's impressed me a lot in Maryland so far is Q. He's been at the right spots at the right times, pretty much all throughout this half so far.
Yep, and Northeastern back on their default.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be grouping towards long B and drop once again. But they still have this op on Monster Energy who's just watching towards mid, waiting for a push here. And I don't think Maryland's really going to give it to him.
All these players setting up for drop control once again. European Arts is going to get double peeked. Oh, his teammate goes down first, and he's actually going to catch one off. But there's no one to really capitalize and hold this push. So Lune, he has his knife out, and that's going to be a big mistake. And surely this round should be a Northeastern round.
Yeah, Maryland's not reading this. So generally, when somebody pushes up all the way from A like that and dies, the teams are most likely just going to take A at that point because they know it's going to be empty. So Q actually had an opportunity to get there a little bit quicker, but he just didn't for some reason. And now this is going to be a really tough retake here. The 4v2 situation, and they don't have that many nades.
Oh, Q, hello, from below. Yeah, drop a nade back. These guys can't save. They need to full-on attack. Italian Wonder needs to be aggressive with the op. His teammates gonna go down. 1v4. Finds a nice kill, but he needs to capitalize, and Swerve is gonna end it. 9 rounds here in the first half for Northeastern. They win the knife round, and they win a nice 9 rounds in the first half. So pretty convincing, but I guess you don't know what to expect here from Maryland, right? In terms of T side executes.
Yeah, we don't really know. But the one thing is that Northeastern actually lost the pistol round. And they pretty much lost the first 3 rounds, right? But after that, they were able to pick up so many rounds. So the score could actually be a larger gap if they didn't lose the pistol round. It could be 12-3. So yeah, I think for Maryland to claw back into this, they're going to need to find another pistol round and hopefully ride the momentum.
Yep, let's see what they have in store for us on the T side. But guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in as we go to a little bit of a break as these players ready up. And I like this game so far. And look at the scoreboard. It does kind of mirror each other. If you, yeah, somewhat,
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
You know, Hale and Lune, you know, probably talking to each other on Steam right now. Like, man, what's going on with each other? Wait, what's Monster saying? Oh, interesting. Are those Tims on your feet? Lune says yes. But guys, I guess... Oh, only 2 players ready. So guys, we're going to mute ourselves, take a little bit of a break, put some music on, and watch these guys kill each other. Just a reminder, this is a Division 2 game, and it's been a pretty good game so far. All right, just like that, we are back to being live. And just to catch up, Maryland does have 6 rounds on the CT side and now starting on the T side. And as Mahone said, they did win that first pistol and they need this second pistol to stay into this game. And looking at the CT buy, there's, oh god, Dirk Nasty's got a CZ and a nade. Little interesting. And looking at the setup, it's a 1-2-2 setup. Ooh, interesting. Double play towards chicken coop. But
I like that from Northeastern, but unfortunately Maryland's just gonna go for a straight A play here. And I would have liked to see European Arts buy a smoke instead of a grenade there. But they're gonna make their way onto the site, and looks like Monster Energy is gonna be there to greet him, and he finds 1 kill. And he just needs to stay alive here for the rotate.
Yep, bomb's gonna go down. Lune's gonna find 1 kill and does a lot of damage to Dirk Nasty, but that CZ is fine. Oh, here comes the nade. It's gonna be onto the. Oh no, he misses it. If it was a little bit deeper and lower, he would have did a lot of damage to Tent Boy. But now in a 1v3 with just a Glock, finds 1 kill. It looks so promising if they were hugging each other, but they were back to back, and bomb does go down. But Northeastern will find the second pistol.
Now the real question is here, is Maryland just going to go for the save in the AK round for round 3, or are they going to go for the force given some of the success that they've had so far? I think they're probably just going to go for the round, the 3rd round AK, but you know, maybe they have something different in mind.
Yeah.
And it looks like, yeah, it looks like they're just going to go for the 3rd round AK. Just going to be fully Glocks here, and Northeastern should be able to take this round convincingly.
So bomb on the back of European Arts, no utility. Just a P250. Oh god, it's gonna be a drop play, and it's a party. It looks like Maryland's invited, and they're unwelcome guests, and Dirk Nasty, but somehow turns in favor of that trade. A Tent Boy manages to get away with just a UMP. It's a but Monster Energy comes from the sidelines. It looked nice at the beginning, but
yeah.
Now we go into the AK play.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get some decent utility here as well. And we'll have to see what kind of team they are. Are they the type to just default, or do they just rush things? Are they just going to rush B plat or rush drop or rush middle? We'll have to see what they do here.
Yep, and decent utility indeed. Tent Boy's the only player with the Molotov, but 5 smokes, and I really hope Maryland tries a bait out utility here. If they just dump it all out, it should be read like a book.
Yeah, and there's 3 Molotovs on the CT side as well, so if they decide to go for an exact, they're gonna have to push through the fire and flames essentially.
Player on tree, followed by player towards statue, and a lone player towards drop, and that's gonna be Dirk Nasty's blinded. He hears a stampeding player that makes him from that angle. Prove me wrong, Dirk Nasty, but that is not an angle you want to peek. Over towards long B though. Hale, he's blinded off, but he tries to spray it down. Does a lot of damage, but he can't capitalize. Swerve is gonna find 2 kills. Burns one alive. Finds a 3rd. Can he find a 4th? Yes, he will. And will he get the ace is a question. Dirk Nasty though wants a piece. And there it is. The round in quick succession ends for Northeastern.
Yeah, pretty much what we talked about before was exactly what happened. Swerve dumped in that Molotov right at the perfect timing of the exec, and then pretty much it pretty much split the defense. I mean, it pretty much split the offense of Maryland, and even one player even died to the Molotov as well. So, as you mentioned before, they definitely need to work on using the other team's utility first before they try an exec like that.
Yeah, and now the bomb on Lune. And 5 friends gonna make their way towards the, I guess, middle side of A, and Shanzi towards door, followed by Monster Energy on site.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna go for a mid-play, long A split type of thing here. They don't have the bomb with them though, but European Nuts is gonna go retrieve it. The rest of the team are just gonna pour straight out long A here, and Monster Energy is gonna be the one to greet them as he actually gets taken down though, so they might be able to get a bomb plant here.
Oh, Shanzi with the Molotov kill. Up close and personal though is 10-boy, and Rat Holy will go down. And Lune now the last player who finds a 1 kill. And 10-boy finds a kill as well, but pretty clean round here for Northeastern. 13-6. Look at the money situation. Yeah, we're gonna have a bye, but this is the second half and not a single round so far for Maryland.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they try something different this round. Looks like they do have an op on Italian Wonder, so leads me to kind of think that they might try to do more of a default approach, wait for some pushes, draw out some of their nades. And on the side of Northeastern, looks like they're just going to be placing the op towards A, and they have Swerve playing towards the chicken coop, so mostly 2 towards B, 1 towards drop, 1 in the connector area, and 1 opping A.
Yeah, I actually like the setup for Northeastern.
Yeah, and Monster might be able to find the first kill onto Lune here if Lune is not careful.
Q, if he's checking middle. Clearing out. That might actually send Lune down alternate, but the op from Northeastern is going to back up into sight. So it's the right play so far. They read this kind of pretty well. I'm not sure if that's like information given to back up. But in the end, if they got no information regardless, that play to make your way back in sight is very smart.
Not a bad thing to do at all, especially if you think about it. Q has already pushed up middle, so if he stayed there for a longer period of time, he would have had to worry about the danger angle as well. So in either case, looks like Maryland are looking to work towards B here as the terrorists from A are regrouping back towards B. And unfortunate for them, though, is that Northeastern is actually kind of set up for this. Ooh.
Yep. European Arts find some room towards drop, and these guys want to blow up, but towards Fallen though is Hale. Will he find something for Northeastern? Spots 1, he's gonna count, finds the bomb carrier, and he makes the M4 try to sing, but it's not gonna work out. Shanzi will fall as well, and Maryland find their first round in the second half.
Yeah, that was a pretty good round. It was pretty much just to explode, a couple flashes, and they're able to get all the kills, and they were trading out very well there. So definitely want to see more of that from Maryland here, and maybe they can hopefully pick up their second round on the board.
Yeah, Ben. I like those rounds. They found a pick and drop, and they just pummeled out of long B. It made those Northeastern players a little bit antsy-pantsy, but now we're on a similar default that we've seen from Northeastern when they were on T side, but what's going through the minds of Maryland right now?
Pretty much right now, I think they pretty much established that, hey, maybe the default is the way to go here. It's probably not best to run any type of huge execs. Just go for map control and then regroup after that. But Hale is actually going to take out Italian Wonder, and that might prompt the play for Maryland to go towards A here.
And speaking of A, Monster Energy boosted up like a monkey as his teammate Shanzi watching the alternate side. He's a spotted player now. He just needs to bait this guy to push up. Not
Yeah,
sure
Monster's
does he hear this?
Yeah, Monster should hear this. He's in such a good spot for this take though. As they're not gonna clear him, so he's just gonna keep watching mid. He finds the first one, finds the second one, but European Art's gonna find the trade on him. And Q actually taking out Shanzi though, and Swerve jumping straight out, takes down European Arts. It's all down to Q, left in a 1v3. He's gonna be able to find the first one, and he almost found that kill onto Hale. Oh,
Hale, that was his own flash. He flashed himself and then got the kill. I guess with style, right? But 14-7. And the money situation is a little bit awkward for Maryland.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna drop a Galil. They're gonna have 2 Galils, an AK, and 2 pistols. So I'd like to see them maybe contest mid more quickly here. Maybe throw a smoke towards danger, flash through mid doors, and just take that map control right away, because these Northeastern guys haven't really shown that they're playing up close at long A all that much.
Yeah, but it looks like 3 players of Maryland gonna make their way towards alternate. Monster Energy should be able to call this out. Towards Balk is gonna be Shanzi, who's fighting a mid player, but he needs to change his angle towards alternate.
Yeah, Lune's already by the L wall area, but there is still Monster Energy lurking in the middle, and he's gonna go right behind Q here. Now, when does he pull the trigger is the question. Oh, he's gonna go for the knife.
The VM is here. And he continues, but he won't get the kill. I guess karma sucks, but European Arts, the only way with a rifle. He has a Galil down. Wait, did he get tagged down? He had 3 health and tagged for 1 HP? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Well, it's equalized out, and the equipment in the hands of Northeastern. Dirk Nasty, now just down to Italian Wonder.
A CZ and a Dream. Ooh, he's gonna find the first one to Hale. And looks like Northeastern just gonna smoke. Oh, what a shot by Italian Wonder. Now it's a 1v1 situation, and he's gonna get taken down by Shanzi, but whew, those are some swift CZ kills. Oh, he actually doesn't have time. He actually wins the 1v3.
Way. Oh my god, the accidental win in some sense.
That was
the CZ play.
CZ. Yeah. That kill on the guy that was APC was absolutely amazing. Like,
oh my goodness, that's insane. So 2 Galils, 3 AKs, Maryland, they bounce back, but look at the money situation here for Northeastern. They go for a boost, and the only rifle's on Shanzi.
Yeah, that was actually a big round. Forcing Northeastern on eco here. And it's going to be down to Maryland to try to capitalize on the situation here.
They got anti-eco guns, but just need to do this right.
Yeah, looks like a Molotov off drop, and Hale finds 1. But, ooh, Hale finds 2 somehow. Tent Boy gonna clean it up, and Shanzi coming in with that rifle, taking down Tent Boy, and it's all down to Italian Wonder and Q. And oh, you just hate to see it. And is the bomb down in connector? Yeah, the bomb is down inside connector. So this is gonna be really rough for Maryland at this point.
And Dirk Nasty wants an upgrade, but needs to stick to the objective here. Actually, Dirk Nasty just needs to hide. I'm not too sure why they're moving too much. They have the bomb control. Oh, spots the player. Dirk Nasty would turn off the X-ray for this man. As the last player, just misses all those shots. Italian Wonder now in a 1v3. But Shanzi has done his job, so has Monster Energy.
Yeah, let's see if Italian Wonder can replicate his success from the last round. But this is gonna be tough, and Shanzi takes him down. That's gonna be match point for Northeastern University.
Yep, match point sealed for Northeastern in Maryland. They've got no money. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Hey, come on, you gotta give that round to Hale though for Northeastern. He had United Postal Service, the UPS, the USP. Sorry.
Yeah. He came in huge with those 2 USP kills, and they bought enough time for Shanzi just coming from the connector window and chiming in with his AK. But like you said before, this is a really bad buy for Maryland. Only CZs and Tech 9s here. Looks like you're just gonna go for a straight draw play here. But Looks like Northeastern, they're set up for it. They have 2 players here.
Oh, this is an XM though. God, no, not like this. Don't end it like this. In the AK though, Shanty able to find 1 kill towards lane. It's gonna be Hale. Wants to peek out, finds 1, finds a second. And Swerve actually picks up 1 kill. Down to Italian Wonder, now in a 1v3. Knows the players towards Chicken Coop. He's gonna fight it. And he's gonna lose it to Swerve. Swerve with a nice set of kills as well. Gotta give it to Northeastern though. 16-8 is gonna be your score for this match.
Yeah, pretty good showing from Northeastern, and as I expected, Northeastern had the edge in this matchup, as they're looking really good so far. You know, even as just a Division 2 team, I feel like they would be. I feel like they'd be relatively competitive in Division 1. Like they'd be able to be in the mid tier at least.
Yeah, I feel like both these schools should take from what they've experienced in Division 2, right, and be like, huh. No, I'm not saying Division 1's a joke. It's definitely inconsistent when it comes to the skill gaps, right? But no, I look forward to seeing these schools. I hope whoever the managers or the coaches or whoever is managing these guys or the players themselves, go into Division 1. We want to see more teams, of course, be in Division 1, and there's a lot of new talent, of course, coming into this year for CS:GO.
Yep. And like you mentioned before, I'd say try to figure out where your skill level is for your team and just choose the division that's appropriate. I know there are some Division 1 teams where they're really struggling to the point where they might not want to. It might not be a good idea for them to play in Division 1, but for some of these Division 2 teams, when you know that you're pretty good, you should definitely give Division 1 a shot.
Yeah, especially if you're playing 11-5 in ESCA. Like, come on now, in open, of course.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Cobblestone, it's complete. We want to see it again. I actually don't like that map, but regardless, though, it was nice to see a Division 2 game. Hopefully, we'll see more Division 2 games down the road. See schools like Northeastern or Maryland, and of course, Champlain is I'm not too sure what their score is, but apparently they took a fight to both these schools, so it'd be nice to see them as well.
Now the real question is is St. Clair gonna have a Division 2 team next year?
Yeah, actually, okay, wait, hold on. Yes, we're gonna have 1 and 2, and coming into it, yeah, I'm doing tryouts in January for a Division 2 team. I need to cultivate more players, man. It's St. Clair College is a school with 10,000 students. Yeah, it may sound a lot, but out of the student body, there's not a lot of CS players compared to like the GTA, or of course British Columbia. Like, you guys, all those Asian kids, man, they're gods. What's going on over there in British Columbia?
Yeah,
but
we don't do anything. We don't do anything except play video games all day, pretty much.
But even going into this, as we're a part of the greatest and the most growing collegiate league. I know that UBC, you guys go to feeder high schools. You guys try to find that talent, and that is what I definitely want to do here for my city. But definitely, there's a big gap in population. But guys, esports to the collegiate level, if you... Now, I don't want to talk about like careers in esports. There's definitely careers in esports in many different areas, but going to feeder high schools, trying to find these godly league players, godly CS players, and you look at ESCA. I casted main for 3-4 seasons, and I've seen all these young guns who are now playing in MDL. There's so many young kids in high school who are gods.
Yeah.
And now you can get, I know UBC just launched their sponsorship. The player sponsorship program, right? The varsity scholarships, sorry.
Scholarships, yeah.
And but by the way, we're the first to do it at Saints Gaming at St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario. If you are looking for a college, just by the way. No, but it's great to see these things grow. And as esports grows, there's more opportunities for kids to pursue their gaming careers, but also their day careers as well, and play for a school, get your tuition paid for, all kinds of stuff. And like I tell everyone this in the industry, I've been in esports for 5-6 years now. As the younger generations grow, esports is left and right in their culture, so it's only um right for them to be exposed to it in post-secondary, right? They're gonna get in high school, etc. But I'd like to see some young gods come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And it kind of, it's kind of sad because, I think in all of us now that we're, much older,
Yeah.
we always feel like, back when we were 15 or 16, we kind of wish that CS was this big. So it's definitely a great time to be getting into the collegiate scene if you're, if you're a high schooler or just anybody in general who's playing CS. This is the time, right? It's only growing at this point, and there's definitely a lot of opportunities as both a player, but also as a manager or a coach or
Yep.
analyst or whatever it might be.
There's a place for you in esports. It's growing. It's a, what, $8 billion industry now. It's growing. CS is actually, yeah, I could say this. 2019, Valve is going to release something esports ready. That's what I'll say. That's all I'll
Ooh.
say. Esports ready. When I mean esports ready, it's age friendly. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
But yeah. With that being said, though, guys, this is the last match before the holiday season, and on behalf of the collegiate Star League production team and the family of CSL, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and being with us in this first half of this season for CS:GO. And of course, we are on the main channel. There's other content as well that will be going on, but CS:GO is going to take its break. Don't have an exact date when we're gonna start again, but I believe it's late January. No, early January.
Oh, it'll be early January.
Yeah, early January. Sorry. Um, but yeah, guys, we saw a great game today, and with all the schools who are finishing in their first season of CSL, guys, grind, man. You just went through your first set of maps, and I trust me, I have like a boot camp ready for my boys that say, oh man, I have so much work to do. Basic fundamentals of CS need to go down. Yeah, we might not be gods like Derpachu and Rich on UBC, but no, there's some fundamentals. If you work as a team, you have that confidence. If you got the support of your communities, definitely try and grow it up, like grow it, and also be a part of your esports. And guys, if you're watching too, if you don't know if your school has a team, look on the C Star League website. We've got a lot going on. You can follow us on Twitter at C Star League and at Collegiate CS:GO. And of course, if you like what you saw today, tweet at Mahone_TV or me at TDL True. But other than that, guys, we like to wish you guys a happy holidays and a happy new year from Canada.
Yep.
No one from the States aren't saying anything. It's just me and Mahone, the Canadians. We're so nice, eh?
I know.
But yeah, Mahone, any last words?
Yeah, I just wanted to, say thank you to everybody who's, tuned into all our broadcasts for this fall season. In terms of content for CS:GO, I think I'll probably be making one last edition of rankings. I'm not sure if it's going to be regional or a top 10 yet, but it'll be one of those that will be coming out after all the matches are finished and just kind of just wrapping up everything that happened in the fall season. Um, there's a chance that we may do a quad episode. So to just kind of recap,
Oh
what the
yeah.
players' experiences have been and, all the results of the fall season and, so we can speculate, the spring season, what kind of teams are that we should be looking out for and that kind of thing. So if you're a player or a coordinator who might be interested in that, let me know. Send me a PM on Discord or tweet at me on Twitter. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for us. My name is True Lie, followed by your boy Mahone, Danny. I forgot how to say your last name, to be honest.
Say.
Say.
Yeah.
Say. There you go.
Say without the H. Yeah.
And of course, our shoulder angel, our production god, Dan, at Cheesehead Logic, by the way, on Twitter. But guys, I'd like to thank you all. Hit us up on Twitter and hit that follow button on Twitch, guys, for more updates. But until then, we'll see you guys after the holidays.